Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the Subaru Legacy without a turbocharged engine to see if the Legacy is still good without turbocharged power. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Doug Smith Subaru here in American Fork, Utah for giving me some time with this Legacy. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 2.5 liter flat 4-cylinder that goes through a CVT automatic. Fuel economy is 27 around town and then 35 on the highway, with power outputs being 182 horsepower and then 176 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Starting with the hood, you guys can see the lines kind of all arc towards the front. I think that's a really cool design cue. And then I actually love the headlight design here on the Legacy and how you have like the grille that kind of goes into it a little bit. Notice metallic gray for the grille coloration, and then we do have fog lights on either side. And putting it all together, let me guys think about the looks here with the Legacy. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 225 50 18 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see with the wheels, you got the silver mixed with the metallic gray, kind of just like a normal car thing to do, I feel like nowadays. Anyways, really cool with the metallic white paint. Notice the mirror caps and the door handles also body painted. And then here's the full side view with the Legacy. And then taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We got the opening for the trunk as well. And popping into the trunks, this is one of the big benefits of the Legacy. It's very spacious in the rear here. You also have these latches to throw down the seats. And so yeah, really good from a cargo space perspective. When you're all done, just plop. And then taking a look at the tail lights, really cool design with those as well. And then you guys can see the rest of the badges here. We do have parking sensors at the bottom as well. And putting it all together, let me guys think about the overall design here with the Legacy. Now this one is the limited package, so we've got nice soft touch trim here at the top. You can see the stitching, or kind of see the stitching right there. And then more soft touch down below, and you can see the stitching that goes across. Notice the window is automatic. And then with the seats, they're perforated, and again, soft touch on the sides as well. Legroom back here is good. We also have the double storage pocket situation. Vents here in the back. We also have USBs, heated seats on top of that, and it's got a cup holder armrest. And then headroom back here. It's good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, again, soft touch here, and even on this section, it's also soft touch. We do have blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. We also have memory seat functionality with this. All of the windows are automatic. You got your mirror adjustments, and then more soft touch in this area as well. And then speaker for the Harman Kardon sound system. And then taking a look at the front seat, perforated all down the center portion. And then we do have our adjustments here on the side, the power adjustments to be exact. And you can see the trunk release, and then more soft touch trim here. And then same thing with the dash, which is nice. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, again, soft touch all around. We have our heat steering wheel button on the steering wheel, which is a nice thing to have. And you can see the stitching there in the center. We also have adaptive cruise control with steering assist. Paddle shifters here on the back for the CVT. We also have practical controls like our voice command controls, volume controls, and then your regular stocks there on the back too. And then taking a look at the gauge cluster, you can see analog on either side. And then we do have the little screen here in the center, which we can scroll through to see different bits of info on systems within the car itself. And then this version of the Legacy just has a traditional backup camera. Trajectory lines do turn with the steering wheel. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, this is Subaru's newer unit. So it's got some physical buttons on either side, like for the volume and radio, also for the climate controls as well. And then at the bottom, you've got like a shortcut button for the heated seats, for example, which I don't know why those are on right now. It's too warm for that. But also for the rest of the climate stuff in the screen. So I like the fact that you've got some physical and also access in the screen. Anyways, overall response time with this, it's good. So I really like this infotainment system, but let me know what you guys think about this whole setup. Rest of the dash, more soft touch trim, and then same thing down below, and then you can see a little storage here above the glove box and popping into the glove box. Yeah, pretty spacious. And then this is our charging area off to the side. Got your parking brake here, and then shifter for that CVT, and then more soft touch down below. A couple cup holders here, and then soft touch in the center console. Good storage overall, so I think that's a nice plus. And then last but not least, we do have a sunroof up top. So here's our window sticker for this Legacy. You guys can see all of the standard equipment, And then we do have a few options on this, or option 34, I guess. Anyways, $35,095 is the total MSRP on this Legacy. Let's see how it drives. Talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, and the rest of the rear, and let's find out if you gotta go turbo. I posted a review on a turbo Legacy for the 24 model year, and so yeah, I would like to see if the non-turbo has enough oomph, if it has enough to get up and go. Lots of STIs and WRXs. Yeah, lots of them, lots of them. It's not like it's a Subaru dealership or anything like that. That's cool with that STI wing on that new WRX, because if you guys don't know, you can't get a new STI. They don't exist. So a lot of people have been turning their WRXs kind of into STIs, putting the wing, tune, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool to see. But let's talk about this Legacy instead of STIs and WRXs and stuff like that. So first off, seat comfort's really good. I do like the material use that Subaru uses in their cars. It feels like it's going to hold up really well over time, and it just looks nice, I think. Well, getting up and kind of moving here. First off, another thing with this car is it seems like it's really smooth overall in terms of the suspension feel and everything. Is that an RS6? I'm getting so distracted in this review. RS6 with a ski box. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then there's a Subaru Solterra next to it. But yeah, it's just a smooth car. I was kind of touching base on the interior, just tight fit and finish. Yeah, Subaru, like just I feel like the Japanese automakers in general, they build such good cars. They just, and you know, the Koreans are getting there too with Kia, Hyundai, all of that kind of stuff. In terms of like the tight build quality feel. So yeah, they just, seems like they do a really good job. So I'm just kind of partial into it. Gonna kind of slow down a little bit as that person swings their trailer around. It's got decent torque. I don't feel like I have enough to keep up with that F-150, so I'm gonna kind of pull back a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna get into it again. Yeah, the person's driving like a maniac anyway, so. But yeah, I mean, it's enough that like it's not annoying, but like I don't have super confident like passing power abilities. Like with that Ford, I didn't feel confident enough that I'd be able to get ahead of them. So it's like instead I'm gonna, you know, pull back a little bit. Whereas with the turbo, I mean, I would just, you know, be on it and pass them, because it's got enough power. So comfortable. I love how Subarus drive. You know, sometimes I'll be honest, like I just review these just to drive them because they're just nice. They just drive well, and they're not particular. Like this version of the Legacy, it's not like unlike the turbo, it's not particularly exciting or anything like that, but it just drives well. It's comfortable, and so to pull everything together, I like the looks of the new Legacy. I like this interior. I love the screen. I like the integration of the screen in the dash, right? It looks like it's a part of the car rather than being plopped on like what a lot of other automakers have done. And I think that'll probably help it hold up better over time, right? I always feel like the tablet infotainment screens are just gonna like fall off the dash when the car gets old enough. Whereas this, you know, it's a little bit more a part of the car itself. And you know, when it comes to the power, it's not bad. It's not quick. Yeah, so again, it's enough that I'm not frustrated with the power, but again, it just doesn't have the passing power ability that the turbo has. So let me know your thoughts on the non-turbo Legacy, the regular Legacy, and let me know if you'd go for this or if you'd go for the turbo version. I think I'm still on Team Turbo.